Hello to everyone, it's me, Mrs. Do, your English language speaking teacher. How are you? Hello to 6A, B, C, D, E, F, G classes. Are you ready today to remember what we have learned on Unit 2? Now, please everybody open your Wider World workbooks at page 28. Let's remember the BBC our hipster school, what we have learned on this unit. Today we will remember the vocabulary and word friends of the Unit 2. Let's start with exercise 1. A hipster, high heels, lace a brand. In this exercise, you can see 4 different words, and let's remember the meaning of these words. Who is a hipster here? Look at this photo. Yes, he is a hipster. And as you know, the hipsters are always put on a hat. Now, the next meaning of the word is high heels. Can you see high heel shoes? Yes. Photo number B is high heels. Next, lace. This is lace and this is a brand. Now our unit is about fashion. Exercise 1. Hipster, high heels, lace, brand. Now let's look at the photo. One minute. Now, this man is a hipster. Look at him. He has got a hat and he is a hipster. Layers dress. Lace dress, sorry, not layers. Lace dress. We will learn layers later. This is black lace dress. Black lace dress. Layers are this. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4 layers skirt. It's gray layer skirt. And this is lace dress. High heel shoes. High heel shoes. Now it's time to do exercise 2. Match words 1 to 4 with definition A to D. Vintage, neat, layers, well-fitting. Let's look the meaning of these words. Vintage, neat, layer, well-fitting. Okay, now let's look. What does vintage? Dear students, this is vintage dress clothes. 1934, 1961. These vintage clothes are old-fashioned. Old-fashioned clothes we call vintage. And next is layers. Look at this dress. Red layer dress. Dress with layers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This dress has got 8 layers. Look at this skirt. It has got 1, 2, 3, 4 layers. The gray skirt with 4 layers. Now, complete the sentence with the correct form of the words from exercise 1 and 2. First is example. The dress has beautiful lace on the skirt. Jackie's clothes are always neat with no marks or anything out of place. I often go shopping to markets to find interesting old vintage clothes. Vintage clothes, that means old-fashioned clothes. My dad likes well-fitting suits. When it's cold, wear layers of clothes. I can't understand why my friend wears very high heels. They must hurt her feet. Famous brands are always very expensive. Hipsters love the art shop in our road. Now complete the words in the sentence. The audience are the people who watch a show. Audience. When you clap, you hit your hands together to show that you like a performance. Models walk along a catwalk. Let's look the meaning of these words. Trend, audience, catwalk. Now repeat after me. Trend, audience, catwalk. Match verbs with 1 to 5. Match verbs 1 to 5 phrases A to E to make word friends. Style your hair, eat snacks, take a photograph, do your makeup, paint your nails. Let's look the meaning of these words. Eat snacks, you know. I know. It's really easy to you, my dear students. And style hair, of course, you know. Take a photograph, you know. Now style hair, paint your nails, and do your makeup. Let's look at the meaning, Turkish meaning. Style your hair, do your makeup, paint your nails. Now, let's complete the sentence with the correct form of the word friends. For doing this exercise, we should look at exercise 5. Now, first is example for you. My sister likes to paint her nails bright red. My mom does her makeup every day. I never eat snacks during the day. This magazine has got some interesting ways to style your hair. Come and take a photograph of us when we can upload it to Facebook. Now look at the photos from the video. What are the people doing? And complete the sentence below. Photo number 1. Audience are clapping. Photo number 2. A male model is dancing. Photo number 3. Models are having a snack. Photo 4, 5, 6. Let's look. Photo number 1 is clapping. Audience is clapping. Photo number 2, a male model is dancing. The models are eating snacks. Photo number 4, the man is styling the model's hair. Number 5, photo number 5, the woman. Photo number 5, the woman is doing the model's makeup. The photo number 6, a man or the man is taking a photograph. Now, my dear students, it's time to watch video about London Fashion Week. Here we have got 2 parts, part number 1 and part number 2. And please at home watch these video lessons again and again. I will send this video lesson to your moms, to your parents' mobile phones, and there is no homework. The only thing that you have to do is to watch these videos 4 times or 5 times in a week. Try to remember what we have learned. Now it's time to watch London Fashion Week Part 1.
Most people like fashion and buying new clothes. But how do you know what's fashionable this year? You can look in magazines, but if you want to know the latest trends, go to London Fashion Week or watch it on TV. There are 2 London Fashion Weeks every year, in February and September. More than 5,000 people go to see the new designs. They are reporters, buyers from shops, as well as people like you and me. They spend millions of pounds. The models walk along a catwalk between the people. The audience watch the models and look at the different clothes. Here you can see that some people are taking photographs and others are taking notes. They're probably from magazines and newspapers. The models are wearing different types of clothes, but they are all interesting. There's music too, and it's exciting. At the end of the show, all the models come onto the catwalk together, and the audience claps as they go past. We can see the different styles and colors. There are dresses and shorts, baggy clothes and tight clothes, clothes for the day and clothes for the night. Some models are wearing high heels, and some are wearing flat shoes or no shoes at all. But one thing is always the same. The clothes are all very expensive. We usually think these shows are for women, but there are men's shows too. The men usually walk around like the women, but at this event, there's a difference. They're walking and dancing. It's surprising. Some of them are good dancers, and some are not so good. What do you think?
Okay, this was part number 1. Now, dear students, let's remember the new vocabulary of this unit. Vintage dress. Please repeat after me. Vintage dress. Casual flat shoes. Flat shoes. Flat shoes. Flat shoes for wedding. Girl hipsters. Girl hipsters. Granny boots. Granny boots. Old-fashioned boots. High heel shoes. Hipster. A male hipster. Black lace dress. Lace dress. Lace dress. Mismatched. These girls are wearing mismatched clothes. Mismatched. These girls are wearing mismatched clothes. Red layered dress. The skirt with layers. Vintage clothes. Old-fashioned. Now it's time to watch part 2.
When we watch the show, the models are perfect. But it isn't easy to look like that. The clothes are ready, but the models are not. They must look very good. Their pictures will be in lots of magazines. There are lots of people to help them. There are people to do their makeup and paint their nails. And of course, there's a hairdresser to style their hair. While they get ready, they talk and laugh. It's a good, interesting job. The models here are enjoying some food. They need a lot of energy for the show. They have to change clothes very often and very quickly in one show. While they're waiting in the dressing room, there are lots of lovely snacks to eat. Finally, it's time to go on the catwalk. But first, a photograph with perfect hair, perfect makeup, and perfect clothes.
Well, our lesson is over. Goodbye.